a funny thing. This is like now it's because of the now it's because of like the nature of this area and how it's structured. But this is a funny example of because I can't really do this area faster. This is kind of an obnoxious pain in the ass for like no reason. Because you have to like slowly just keep jumping up. What? What? What was that?
Kill flame.
Okay, no. Damn it. There's no memory card in slot B, right?
No.
Yeah, I believe the game said that.
No, it said there. Damn it. It said there's no memory card in slot B because I took all my memory cards out specifically so we could focus on the memory card you're using for the saves here because we didn't need the others because we didn't need B slot saves.
Damn it.
Just.
Did the one blind playthrough, did he find this section frustrating?
A little bit.
Because.
But remember, he was also just skipping shit in general.
Because your control is ass.
Yes.
It is such ass.
Surprised we haven't talked about Scooby-Doo more in this Scooby-Doo game.
Kind of, like, I've been trying to focus on playing the game, and that's... What the hell hit me? Did I just fall through the game?
Either you fell through the game or the witch killed you.
I thought I had 2 hit points, not 1! Like, seriously, why is this area so damn slick?
I was going to also, after that crap, make a joke. We're seriously not on an emulator.
I guess it makes sense to only go back to a game and realize that the game you played as a child was buggy as shit. Well, I say that we actually really haven't been encountering that many glitches.
You haven't really...
And even really that many bad glitches other than the soft lock.
And I'm just...
I can't do anything. Do you not slip off the, like, edge of the ship? I hate this game sometimes. At least I got all the ones on like the hover down. I think that's the last section that's like that, so...
Yes.
Okay, 3 hits. So this is just going to become mildly annoying and not like fully annoying. Just do...
There you go. Mystery Incorporated needed more love, goddammit.
Damn it, it kinda did.
It was so good! Except then it, like...
Oh, I'm pausing because my hand actually kind of hurts from having to mash the fucking A button so many times. Oh, there are stacks and shit over there, but can I grab those?
I don't think... Okay. Or...
Did I just stand on nothing?
Broken collision! This game has a lot of that.
Clearly! I don't think I'm supposed to be over here yet.
Hard call either way, just fucking roll with it. To talk about the actual game for a second, I said several times, speedrunners can beat this game without, like, all the power-ups because they just break...
Clearly!
They don't get the umbrella.
Damn it. Fucker. Run.
That's it.
Is it?
Yes. good collision break. That works.
Huh.
I was going to say Mystery Incorporated needed more love. It's just a certain sect of people complained, and then Cartoon Network kind of used that as an excuse to sort of...
Yeah, like, mine that's too dark, that's one of those that's apparently sort of kind of a myth, as networks always do. The problem is more of it, because the series had an ongoing storyline, it wasn't syndication friendly. That's more where, like, the network's problems and shit were, but it's one of those they didn't want to admit that, so they apparently use certain things as a scapegoat. And...
Which makes me think of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Card scapegoat, except the Yu-Gi-Oh! Card scapegoat summons a bunch of sheep.
That's probably a Japanese pun that doesn't work in English, then. Can I get up there now?
At the moment, that is incredibly hard to do.
But it is doable!
Da-da-da-da-da.
I keep talking about the broken collision, and it's like, look at this broken collision. What's the quote-unquote intended way to get up there?
Pretty sure it was the soap.
I just wait then.
Or the gum.
Always gonna wait then, especially because with this upcoming section, I'm going to try to grab as many of these snacks as I can on this part, but this is one of the parts where the game's platforming gets mildly annoying for how much you have to repeat, so because of that, I am probably going to do what I ultimately end up doing to 100% the other file, which is literally... Oh, damn it.
You did it!
Fucking flying fish.
You did
Wait,
it! No.
You see this, right?
What?
He's stuck. That flying fish is just stuck in the middle of the air.
But you did the one thing. Which is funny.
I seem to have only done it because he was stuck.
No, you saw what you did, right?
Yes, I was able to, because of taking damage from that hole, I was able to, like, iframe over the water.
Like I said, that was a glitch. Except, we're not professional speedrunners for this, we ain't. I haven't sat down to practice, or Carson hasn't sat down to practice, neither of us. Sunshine, I was just able to do a few glitches, because I actually properly looked into them, and Sunshine glitches were a little bit more documented than Scooby freaking Doo.
Like, this is the platform I was missing crap on.
Yeah.
Because, like, you see how tight that is.
Yes.
It was these two platforms, but I'm just going to do the thing, like I said, I did before, which is
skip everything, come over here, get to the end, go out, go back, and do it backwards.
This platform doesn't sing, so I can literally just...
You chose a dog over your girlfriend.
It's another supposed, like, reason and shit the network apparently killed Mr. Incorporated, but this is very, like, vague, and she said is that the network didn't like the idea they apparently wanted to, have Velma being like a lesbian relationship with Hot Dog Water, which is really fucking weird out of context if you don't know shit about Mr. Incorporated. There was a character they called Hot Dog Water because wasn't it her family owned like a hot dog stand, so they said she would smell like hot
dog water.
Apparently they wanted to like do something with them, and
That is just a great
and the network.
lesbian relationship with hot dog water. I'm sorry, what? No, who now?
I swear I touched that.
No, you were off.
Just insert the sideshow Bob.
I was about to say, whoa, there's such a... Or, in your case, especially in this room, the pinnacle of sideshow Bob jokes.
What? Oh, damn it.
So he was known for stepping on, like, a rake and it smacking him in the face. The penultimate sideshow Bob joke that they use to sort of finish off, it's that clip where he's surrounded by rakes and he's just walking in a circle and keeps stepping on the rakes and complaining.
Yes.
No, so it's not the one rake, it's a... This is a case of multiple rakes.
And the rakes are the Scooby snacks. Like, seriously, look at this. How do they expect you to get some of this without dying? Because, like, those two are too low. I don't understand unless they literally want you to stand on the correct part of the platform as it spins down, and that's literally how you have to hit it, is as the platform goes away to then, like, immediately jump or something. I would love to see in, like, a 100% speedrun or something if a speedrun gets these legitimately, or if it actually... Or if it actually does use the... Oh, damn it. Use that, like, damage boost things.
Sometimes they do, sometimes they just get a bunch of... It's a mix. It is a mix because the whole point is to get 100% the fastest. And that means you have to, you know, get things fast. So if a death warp is faster... Stupid flying fish.
Because the platform goes too low. Like, scenarios like that or what I was talking about. I don't understand how you're supposed to grab that without dying, so, you know...
I believe you had to, when it spins down, like, as it spins down, grab the snacks, delay your double jump to just barely get back on the higher platform. Because I think you would have just barely been able to reach, when it goes down, the higher platforms. Oh, game.
I'm getting this out of the way now, so I don't have to think about it.
Yeah, and this was the one area where the one guy basically gave the fuck up.
Again, I don't entirely blame someone for doing that, because this was the area that did keep me from...
that.
This was the area that did keep me... Oh, wait, I'm being dumb. That was the
Scooby-Doo?
We don't talk about Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo actually fucking happened!
Yes.
Yeah, talk about Scooby-Doo lore, his extended family, and this is an actual thing. One of his cousins is Scooby-Doo.
Because they were extremely desperate for content. Remember, Hanna-Barbera ripped themselves off.
Scooby-Doo exists. Though my favorite thing about... Damn it. Because this does get a chuckle out of me is the... Because he's Scooby-Doo, he sings his own theme song when looking for clues, and it's dum-dum-dum-dum. Dum-dum-dum-dum. Da-da-da-dum, da-da-da-dum, da-da-da-dum-dum. Da-da-da-dum, da-da-da-dum. Dum-dum-dum-dum.
Okay, that is pretty funny. I will give you that one.
Yes. That's his theme song.
I thought there was a door connected to this thing.
No.
Damn it. Wait, there's some... Wait, no, that's the one platform raising and falling in the water.
That got a legitimate chuckle out of me. Because he's Scooby-Doo. So, dum-dum-dum-dum.
I do love how Hanna-Barbera ripped themselves off. It's like some people think like Jabberjaw and other things were other companies rip off. No, that was them. They copied themselves.
They kept...
Like, they oversaturated the market themselves.
Mystery solving teens with a sidekick.
Though I will admit that, you know, has led to sort of my favorite thing in like a modern meta, since it's like a bunch of modern like Scooby-Doo stuff having like parody, well, not really parody versions of those characters, but like having some of the other Scooby clones and stuff show up and they make jokes about it. Like, the best episode I would probably say of Mystery Incorporated isn't any of the like sort of actual plot important episodes.
There's the ball of Snapgate.
Might as well open that. And
Also, because I watched the blind run and there's a dumb optical illusion. One of these has a warning about going to the far side of the ship. It is a one-way path. So if you end up on that path...
on it. That, like...
That's the boss.
And
the hole is the one way.
I was going to say, and what you're thinking of is this, and it's technically, like, it's technically not one way.
You can go back through, but...
It's one of those, like...
It's an optical illusion, because there's a snag, and it kind of, for certain people, looks like there's more path, but if you notice, it is lower down.
Yeah,
it is one?
That's why I said, like, it technically is and isn't one.
You
Wait,
know
what
what
am I doing? Oh, we're really close. Like, on 68, 69, 80, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75. Yeah, very close.
Yeah.
Wonder what the hell I'm missing then. Because I feel like I grabbed everything. Damn it. Because the boss area is counted as its own area, isn't it? It's not counted as a part of this?
I'm pretty sure no.
So what the hell am I missing?
And some of the other zones, just probably one or two miscellaneous things. Since you're
I feel like I was thorough enough.
You're technically missing... Oh, wait.
Alright.
I think there were some Scooby snacks by the monster token.
Oh wait, yeah, I believe you're right.
And unless we're doing some glitching or other positioning, it might be better to wait for that and have to come back.
But I got the problematic ones, so I don't entirely care. I don't 100% care about coming back, because that's... When I, actually go back, that's going to be relatively simple.
Scooby's extended family, where he has a lot of cousins. Scooby-Doo was an actual character.
Yeah.
And then,
you know what I was going to say before I got caught up in that nonsense? The best episode I would say for Mystery Incorporated is that episode about like the mystery solving convention or whatever, so it has all those other Hanna-Barbera cameos.
And all the main characters get captured, and all the sidekicks have to solve a mystery alone, and it's a fun sort of homage to Hanna-Barbera, because they did mystery solving games with a sidekick a lot.
Alright, remember, again, another fun meta thing, a literal plot point in that show was, like, why is there this trend of mystery-solving teenagers with an talking animal sidekick?
Cthulhu did it?
I was going to say because it would basically reawaken the Cthulhu god.
Spoilers for Mystery Incorporated.
That show's like a decade old now, and it's also one of those things that because of fun, because a Scooby-Doo adaptation went there, that is one of those, like, I hate when the internet does this, because of that show going off the rails at the end, that is one of those series.
Pretty sure like you need to not jump. The wind's blowing. Okay, yeah, it's terrible hitbox. Blind Ryan had a problem with that. He ended up catching it with a jump in a, like an awkward way because of that kind of crap. You can just kind of jump and glide. It's the most. It's time for the question of the day and my overall thoughts on the topic. So anyway, if you ever played this game, does that one boat area give you trouble? Because joking aside, I get the point Carson was trying to make. You basically have this one arbitrary area that, because of how it's designed, always remains sort of slick and also remains kind of broken because the physics on those boats is incredibly bizarre, and that is the one area in the game that is designed to basically circumvent the suction cups, and that basically means this area specifically was designed in a way to prevent the player from using the suction cups, and that kind of design would be done intentionally to be sort of vindictive, meaning this area is kind of designed to be an asshole for no reason other than somewhat artificial difficulty and weird artificial challenge. They created a sloped area for the sole purpose of messing with the player, and with the overall kill plane being incredibly off-centered, that leads to the weird thing at the beginning of the video where Carson basically died without falling that far. He hit a kill box plane barely underneath the ship, and on the one hand, I kind of get the idea there. If the kill box plane is incredibly high, it would technically save you from falling down, but that would also be probably vindictive intentional design if they intended on that being incredibly high up to stop a player from jumping off and sort of gliding, because that would essentially mean you couldn't exactly glide super low down and barely avoid the water and reach a different ship. The game would essentially kill you because the kill box, like, death plane would be incredibly high, and if that's not intentional, then it's likely that they rushed the game and someone didn't check where the, collision for that is, because invisible, kill box plane collision is often incredibly odd in games like this if they do rush development, because essentially it's just a programmed area that's just designed to kill the player, and the main use of those areas is to kill the player when they fall out of bounds or touch an obstacle like the water. But instead of touching the water, Carson was falling a little bit off the ship, and he essentially died in the open air, so that would mean the collision was raised up so that, kill box plane area would be incredibly high, and that is if that is intentional, that is a incredibly weird and very, very, stupid place to put a death plane, because that's asshole game design. If it's unintentional, then it was likely something that they missed because the game was rushed, and in that case, I feel kind of bad for getting mad at a developer that never intended on that, but it's hard to tell. That could go either way. Is it bad game design because the game was rushed because it was a licensed game? Or was it vindictive game design where a developer decided to put a collision box for a death area kill plane incredibly high to stop the player from essentially gliding down from the top? This would force you to glide over a large majority of the playfield because a large majority would kill you if you touched it. And I could see that being intentional, but anyway, I am rambling. You can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments, or you can leave them on social media. All of my social media links, as well as my Discord links, are in the video description. Now, as always, I need to be a shill for a minute. If you subscribe to the channel, and if you follow me on social media, that really helps our communities grow. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope I will see you all next time. So, as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, everybody. I hope you come back someday. See you later.